guys, this is Sherry from Share Bear Cottage, and today we're going to make all these nice things. Well, we're not going to make all these, but I'm going to show you how I've made some of these things with old book pages. Now, you know I love making things out of old book pages, and I make, cardstock and everything else. So, faux cardstock. And let's get started. I got a lot to do today. This is actually the third time now that I'm trying to record this, so I think we need to get going. All right, guys. Now, most of this I do while I'm sitting, just watching TV, relaxing. I'm fidgety, I guess, and I need to do something with my hands, so that's what I do. And I leave all the pages in the book. So I'm going to start at the back here. Yeah. And we'll just start working from here. I think the first thing that we'll make is, one of these side pockets. This is a side pocket that goes on the edge of your page in your journal. This is 8.5 by 11. Regular paper. This is just copy paper, 20 pound, that I have copy dyed and folded in half. And we're going to make pockets like this. Glue here, here, and here, and then decorate. And you'll be having a beautiful page in your journal. Okay, let's get these going. Third time's the charm, right, guys? Technical difficulties. All right. So, making sure I'm peeking every once in a while to make sure that I am still recording. Okay, so all I did was glue half of this page, and I'm going to fold it over to the edge, to the glued edge. All right, and then just gently tear it off because it is wet. The glue inside there is still wet, even though it's, just glue stick. It stays wet for a little bit. All we need to do with this is put our little thumb hole in. If you don't like thumb holes, by all means, don't put one in. Now, right now, I'm going to cut off this crumbly side. This paper is pretty crumbly. It's only from 1992, I guess. It's a Reader's Digest, but I don't know what they made paper out of in those days. This has beautiful patina, like it's 100 years old. And so I saved it and took it out of the book, took the whole signature out of the book, and I'm using the pages for vintage journals. So once you get this done, then you will just put it on the edge. Now, I always put mine on the edge like this, okay? Or you can put it on the edge of this side. Some people are left-handed, right-handed. You can also put it in the center and tuck in from there. So those are just some variations, that you can keep in mind. Okay, that's one. Now, let's make just a regular pocket. These are so easy, I make them by the dozens. Let me get myself situated. I'm so sorry. Oh, I thought my little puppy was down here where I'm sitting, but he must have went back in the living room. I have to move myself in a little bit on carpet, and the wheels don't want to move on carpet. All right, now we're going to make just a regular pocket. Make sure you get the edges good. Okay, then leave your paper in the book. Don't take it out until then. Excuse me, now. You can turn it on the side if it's easier for you to see the bottom. And just set it there. And then smooth it out. Use your hand or you can use a bone folder. Either one works great. Then gently tear the rest out. Clean up your edge. Make your little thumb hole. And ink, if you like to ink. Now is the time to ink. And let's see if I can get, I don't know if I can get nice rounded corners. Yeah. I'll try it again. Nope, it doesn't want to, but I can go ahead and fix that up. See, because when the glue is wet, it wants to do what it wants to do. Not what you want it to do when it comes to cutting. All right. I'll leave the bottom as it is. And after you get this, you get a bunch of these done up, then you can sit down and have lots of fun. Get all your ephemera out. Not your ephemera. Get all your embellishments out and start decorating. So fun. Okay, look at how nicely this fits in your journal page. Isn't that nice? Okay, on to the next. The next one we're going to do is maybe one of these kind. Okay. These are double pockets. So to do double pockets, all we have to do is take our book, open one page like that, take our glue. I hope I'm still recording. It looks like it. Okay. And glue all over this page. What we're going to be making is our double page thickness so that our pockets are nice and firm and not going to go anywhere. They're not going to rip, anything like that. Then we'll get our two, tear them out carefully, gently, and cut them off. Now you can use a cutter. Sometimes it's easier to use a cutter, but because I have no space here and I've got all this stuff around me, I can't keep it up on my table, so I have to keep it in my toolbox down here. All right, so here's what we're going to make our double pockets out of. So, and I like to have it, make it to come up about the last, well, I think maybe the last two on this page. Each page is a little different because that's the way books are. And we're going to do that. So I'm going to put in my thumb holes. Now some of these, might be better decorated, before you glue them down. That's just up to you, whatever works best for you. Try them both ways. Try one, already ready for the book, ready to be decorated, all glued together, inked if you like to ink, and with your thumb holes in if you like thumb holes. Sometimes it just kind of guides the reader or the owner, the new owner. Okay, so I got it all inked around, and now we're going to take our wet glue just put some on the sides. If I can get it to come out. There we go. A little there and a little here. I don't have my little glue bottles in here because they're drying in the sink. They time to get them washed out, you know. You gotta wash out the nozzles every now and then. Otherwise, you got big problems. Okay, now there's your double pocket, and look how nice it fits. I mean, aren't these lovely? And then you put all your embellishments, your lace, your pictures, or, you know, whatever you're going to put on there. And we're going to do some of these in another video. We're going to do some decorating. So I hope I'm not repeating myself. You know, I've done these. I've done this like this is the third time. So I don't know. Okay, now we're going to make another variation of this. It's just, you know, I can just show you. It's the page with 2 pages, right? And then you fold up only about a third. So then you have a pocket here and a pocket here. And it's just more space to embellish and decorate, and it's really nice. So that's just another way to do it. I'm going to show you one where you get 4 pockets here. Just a second. I wanted to do this edge before I put it back in the done pile. One of these days I'm going to do a video as what's in my pile. And let's do that. Okay, so there's that one. The only difference between this one and that one is where you fold it. This one I folded nearly in half. This one I folded about in thirds. Okay. So the next one, we get a piece of paper, a 2-ply sheet. This, oh yeah, I was going to say, this feels like a 3. I don't know if you want me to show you, you know how to do 2-ply. So I'm going to show you how we make 4 of these. Okay. So first thing we're going to do is, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay. There's that. Now we're going to fold up about a third. Just about a third. Let's smooth this out. Very fragile paper in this book, and I said it before, but I don't know. This is the third time, like I said. So if you have pieces like this, sometimes just putting, you know, some ink on it will help it because it's dry, fragile, and it's cracking. Sometimes that won't work. So you might need to put just a bead of glue on there if you make sure you don't want to come apart, and it will work with glue stick. Okay, like that. Now, I'm going to take another piece of 2-ply. Cut it, straighten this. I don't know if I've got them the same width or not. But, and I'm going to fold it in half. Well, actually, I'm going to fold it in a third again. Or about a third. I don't know if I can. I better just use the scissors. I was going to see if I could cut it off there, but by hand, but I'll use the scissors. Okay, that little bit of crookedness is not going to matter because it's going to go in here. Now you can do 3 if you want. You'll have 1, 2, 3 places to put your pockets, or you can do 4 like I'm going to do, and you'll have more places. So this is a good spot for here. I'm going to just, of course, you know, I got it messed up. I'm just kind of, you know, measuring kind of by eye. Not really measuring because I don't like measuring. Unless I have to. If I have to measure, I have to measure. But if I don't have to, I won't. Just need a little glue on there. Cooperate glue. Okay. That one and that one. I think I'll put my little thumb holes in here before it dries. You know what else you can do with thumb holes is instead of putting them all together like that, you can put them like tabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 1, 2, 3, something like that. It doesn't always have to be in the middle, for sure. It's just an indication to let somebody know it's a pocket, really. You're not going to be pulling on it, you know, or anything like that. So, just a slight indication. Oh, I scared myself. I thought we weren't recording. Oh, gosh. Huh. Don't want to do this 4 times. My goodness gracious. Nope. I just have to throw my hands up in the air and say, okay, I'm done for today. Okay, and this one I'm making kind of shallow thumb holes. Okay, and then the last one, I'm leaving it long. The last one, we can either do, now this is what your page would be like this. You can put it like this and do it all the way to the top, which I don't see why. Or you can put it down a little bit and have it, you know, like all the others. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to put my little thumb hole in. Try to get it towards the middle. Do my inking on this. I don't have to ink much. I'm making a little bit of the sides and the top. Okay. And then we're going to glue it on here. And I'm not going to glue the bottom, just the sides. In fact, I should just do it on here. Okay, now we're going to set this right. Oh, I went down too far. Oh well. I think about here is where we want it. Let's see. Yeah, about right there. See, and the glue's giving me a chance, you know, to move it around. Thank goodness. Then it gives you a whole page of pockets, and then one really, really deep pocket that, you know, you can put something in, like a letter or something like that. I got ink. I got glue everywhere now. This I'm going to, at the bottom here, you see that? I'm going to glue that one, but not the other one that we put in. Okay. There. So that way things won't slip out the bottom if you use something really long. Well, I guess I'm going to put it right on this page, aren't I? Okay, well, we have it on the page now. So where's my wipes? There we go. A dry wipe. we'll take the excess glue off without much trouble. And there you have it. 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets. This one can be really long. See, there you go. I love that. I think that's awesome. And of course, you know, we have to glue the rest of it that we didn't do. Now I got to turn it over and use the other side for my examples. So we did the 4 pocket. All right, now let's do this one. And this one is just going to need either a 2-ply or even a 1-ply would work with this. So let me try just 1 ply. In fact, I might just take the glue stick. What am I doing? Wrong, wrong, wrong. Okay, let me get one in here. I'll get one of my regular pockets. I think I've got all the holes put in them though. I think I've used most of my 2-ply. Well, you know what? I'll just finish this one as a 2-ply. I started it. I didn't mean to do that. And looks like I'm running out of glue here, but I got another one. Okay. Let me take this up. Come on. There we go. Sometimes it sticks pretty hard. All right. Now let's just take, we're going to do one, just like if we did one, oh, come on, one regular pocket. Well, I can't. There we go. My goodness, that was hard. Okay, so we're going to just do the bottom half with glue. I hope this helps you, you know, use some of your book pages. I mean, you can use, I'm using these dark book pages, or, you know, because I am going to be, I usually do some kind of vintage journal, but I'm going to be doing a steampunk journal pretty soon, and I can use these in it, no problem. So I'm going to take this little rough edge off, and then smooth it down. We're not going to put a hole in it this time. What we're going to do is turn it this way, down the center, just like this. Make a turn, and then do the other side. Meet it right up to the middle, just like that. Make your crease. Glue these down. These little ears, I call them. Right there. Right here. Okay. Now we'll fold this in half. Nice fold in half. And then back. And these, no holes in these, will go beautifully right in the middle of your journal page. You'll have 2 pockets. They won't be together. Don't need any thumb holes. They're reinforced. And you're using your book pages. Things that would normally just get tossed, you know, thrown away. All right. So then it goes just like this. glue here, here, and at the bottom. And you can glue a thin line here if you want to. But there will be other pages in on top of this, you know, for your book. But it's up to you. You can put a thin line under here of glue if you'd like. And then glue this, the bottom, and this. And you've got a pocket here and a pocket there. And, of course, you want to embellish it. Okay, what's our next one? I love those kind. Those kind are my favorites, I think. And then, you know, we have all kinds of variations with just, you know, a half sheet. Look at all these. These are all variations of a half sheet. This one's different. Where's that little one? This one's different. We have these are all, here, that one. All the variations of the half sheet. So, that one's really tough. Let me see if I have one here that's ready to go. Well, I have this paper here. So, this one here is a little different. So what you're going to need to do is get a square. This one here is also done on a square. And I've made a little tiny pocket there. Actually, it's a tuck that you can put, you know, up in your corner like that. And you can slide something in there. I left this mark so I wouldn't forget that you can slide something in there and slide something underneath. Okay, and this is made out of a little square piece of paper, and these are both made out of square piece. So, to get a square piece of paper, you can do that with this. All you have to do, let me cut this part off. Okay, to get a square, the whole square, big square, you just take this corner and bring it all the way over here. Okay? And then make sure you've got to your point. To your point. All the way to your point. Right there. And then you're going to make your crease. Maybe, if we can get that to the point, there we go. We can use our bone folder. Like that. Okay, now we have a square. But what if we don't want that big of a square? What if we want a little square? Or a smaller square, this size, like that? Well, we can do that just by cutting here and turn it and cut here. You can make it smaller just by cutting, you know, here or here. Either way. Let me see what I can get out of this. Can I even get something here into the... This is the important part, I think. Getting this point up here and then getting that to the point. And you cut that off. And you got a little tiny one that... Actually, this one's even bigger. But you can, you know, make a little thumb thing. Just a little mark. Or you can just write on it, whatever. I just made a little tiny divot there. So that I know all I want to glue is this side right here. I'm going to leave this one open so I can stick something in there. See how that works? That's one way. This is the other way. On the other side. So, okay. So we have that done. Now, if I don't want to leave it this big, these were originally designed by a lady named Irina. I don't know her last name. She still has a website. I was trying to think of her YouTube and I can't think of it. So, yeah, she made them like this. This will decorate. This will be a pocket down here. And then when you open it up, you can write in there. And then you can put a little, oh, you can put a little magnet there. You can put a little piece of Velcro or a little clip. One of the Tim Holtz little clips would look cute there. Whatever. So those look darling on a page. And these little ones, they look really cute on the upside. Well, I got this one backwards or something. Let's see. Backwards, upside down, something. Yeah, I got it backwards. But you can do the same thing on here. Just do a small one, you know, have it open and have it tuck on here. And if you want to, only glue down one side and then you can tuck something inside it. Have to be small with a little small thing like that. But if you have the big one, you could do that with it too. So, you know, that's up to you. You can just glue around and leave a place where you can tuck it in, you know, or not have it so it opens like this. Just glue the bottom and the outside and have it so that you can have a pocket inside and then a pocket here. It's up to you. You can stack these too, you know, so that you have more than one on a page. See, like that. I get it. There you have 3 of them together. And they look really cool. Like that. So that's just another idea. Okay. So guys, all of these are just variations. This was a regular sheet. A double sheet of your book. A regular pocket size. I folded it in half, put down the ears, inked them, and there you have 2 tucks. You can put these on one page. You can put these on opposite pages. You can put these in the middle, like this. I wouldn't like them in the middle because you don't have enough room to tuck. But you'd certainly have a lot of room for tuck here. I would glue here and here. I'd leave the rest open. Wouldn't even glue the top at all. So those are just some ideas today about what you can do. You know, of course, you got the half slice. That would be like this. Half slice. You can make it so they're, this one is cut off, and you can cut them off. Or you can make it so it's bigger and more, and then you always fold over the top. This is just a regular pocket. Fold this over to the point, and then you've got a real, you're going to glue that down. You have a real substantial pocket that will hold quite a bit of weight with these. I hope you're understanding this. I'm trying to zip through this pretty fast, so we're not here all day. But I hope you enjoyed this, and come back together. When we come back together, what I'll do, got that right in my ink. Doesn't matter though, we're going to decorate that. And we'll decorate some of these. How about that? I never get to decorate with you guys because I never have enough time, but I'm going to make time, and we are going to have just a video of decorating these. How's that? Okay, so you know the drill. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and subscribe if you haven't already. That helps me so much in YouTube. And the other thing that's supposed to help is sharing. Share this video with a friend who you might know that is either working on junk journals or just getting into it, because let me tell you, all this junk from an old Reader's Digest book can make you all these pockets in a book. I'm telling you, this is worth money. All this from a book you're going to throw away anyway can save you quite a bit of money. So share, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.